The Skills for a New Economy concept is all about building the right skills so the UK can develop a competitive and resilient economy in the future.
The government has committed itself to transform the whole of the British economy so that we use less raw materials, emit less carbon, and are generally a much greener economy than we are at the moment.
We would say that currently we live in a linear economy, which means we take a finite resource, we use it, and then at the end of its life it gets thrown away. So a washing machine gets used, at the end of its life it gets thrown away. Some of it will be recycled, but it's not designed for that. It's designed to fit within a linear system.
For our business, the linear economy poses a number of challenges, and one of those is around commodity prices. If you look at the linear economy through the lens of resource constraints, that means that commodity prices are steadily rising, and that's a business risk for us, as it is a business risk for all of our customers.
You know, the first thing that you need to understand is that waste is actually an asset. Commodities are really going in one direction.
Like the price of copper in the early part of this year went up by 30% because no one makes it anymore. We only have this stuff once, and I think now we're realising these resources are finite and there's a different operating system that we need to employ. A circular economy means you design products in a different way, so you design for disassembly, you can recover all the materials and importantly keep them at the same value.
The move to a circular economy is fascinating and it's exciting because it will build in business resilience for our business customers. It also creates an opportunity for the UK to show real leadership and innovation and creativity in a world that's changing quite rapidly.
Looking at how you can create completely new product lines is a great top line opportunity for business. So I think the businesses that are really getting this are putting sustainability and innovation together.
At the moment there's a big skills deficit. We've needed more engineers for a long time, we've needed more project managers for an awful long time. So we're already behind the starting line in this race to a low carbon economy.
The major knowledge and skills challenges for us are really understanding this complex, volatile, uncertain and ambiguous world and how we can best help our customers make that transition to a circular economy, to a green economy.
I do not think that the skills should be just for the CEOs or for the shop floor or for the engineers. It really depends. And the key answer is understanding for each sector what is the biggest impact.
So what do we need to do? Well, we need to invest in what are called the STEM skills. That's science, technology, engineering and mathematics. That's the big plus that we must build up on in the future.
Government has a really key enabling role to ensure that businesses are articulating their skills needs effectively and ensure that they work with education and the current workforce to really build these skills capabilities.
Well, government needs to provide real leadership. They have to persuade industry and the whole of the country that this transformation is really going to take place and that they are serious about it.
Government needs to show leadership, and it needs to show consistency of leadership. So this start-stop stuff that government have got, this short-termism idea that they're full on with feed-in tariffs, then it's half-stop. So it needs leadership and it needs consistency.
You know, we're lucky in the UK that we have a government that are really, kind of pushing the green agenda forward. They want to be the greenest government ever. Our view at BT would be that it's not enough to just help people consume less. We also need to help them consume better.
From what I've seen, the biggest thing to stimulate creativity and innovation, which we need more than ever right now, we have to reinvent our economy, is to inspire a generation to rethink, redesign and build a positive future. You need them to be inspired. And to get the circular economy into the curriculum is key to that, because we've seen again and again it does inspire young people.
So one of the things I think we would find very helpful is if the business schools provided more rich curricula on this subject, so our executives, as they go through those programs, and certainly the pieces that we see in the business press, start talking more about this to help us understand the new technologies, the new risks, the new market opportunities.
My one big recommendation is for government and business and civil society to work together to identify the really big skills challenges that we face and then to put into place policy and actions in order to deliver on that vision.
If the UK can be one of the first economies in the industrialised world that changes to use fewer raw materials, fewer resources generally, and emits less carbon, it not only will be a leader in thought And in politics, of course, it will also be a leader in economic affairs. It will gain a massive industrial advantage. And that means that the British economy and the people who live in Britain will have a much more secure future.